Good morning. This is Joyce, and I wanted to do a demo on FTP Commander because it's a program that I recommend that you use to send your files to the Coastal web server. I'm putting in printed instructions in Blackboard, but sometimes you just need a demo to exactly see what you're supposed to do. The first thing you're supposed to do is go to the FTP website, and you can do a Google search on it. It's Internet Soft Corporation, and the one that you should download is the free one, of course. It's just the third one in the list, FTP Commander. You can download it. It's free. It's pretty small, and you can put it on your computer, or I believe you can put it on a flash drive also. So run it, download it, go through all the instructions, say yes, yes, yes to everything, and then you'll have it on your computer or your flash drive. Once you've downloaded the program FTP Commander, another thing I recommend is putting an icon or a shortcut on your desktop. If you're going to be using it a lot this semester, it's always easier to find it if you have a shortcut on your desktop, and I've done that. Then the next thing you need to do is set up the FTP Commander, and really this is the purpose of the demo. Setting it up could be a little daunting. Sometimes people see it and they're like, what is that? What is this? So that's why I'm going through this step by step. So I already installed it on my computer. I'm going to actually open the program by double clicking on it. It's 86 degrees in Myrtle Beach today. Woohoo! And you get this little window, and this is what it looks like when you first open it. On the left is your local computer. That means these are all the files that are contained on your PC, wherever you have this, wherever you're opening this program. On the right are the FTP servers, and this is where you're going to actually set up your Coastal server. Now, I have already set up the Coastal server, but I'm going to go through the demo again. But the first thing I would recommend is getting rid of all these servers. I don't think you'll ever use them. You may want to play around with them. You may want to test them out, but in order to get rid of them, you would just select it and hit delete, or select the whole list and hit delete, and then just get rid of them. You're not going to hurt anything. It's just a connection to various servers. You notice that they have government hardware. If you're taking other computer science courses, there may be some things in these websites that you might want to investigate. But the easiest way to delete is just to select the first one, hold down your shift key, select the last one, and hit delete. Do you wish to remove? Yes. So they're all gone. Now again, the right is your FTP servers, the left is your computer. These are all the files that are on your computer. So right now I'm going to pretend, since I've already set it up, I'm actually going to pretend I'm setting up a new server. So this is what you need to do. You go into New Server and click on it, and it's going to open up a dialog box where you're going to put in your information. The first thing is you're going to name it. So I'm going to name this one Coastal 2 because I already have a Coastal server, but you could just name yours Coastal. And in the FTP server box, you're going to put in www.coastal.edu. Pretty good. The FTP port, that's a default. I would just leave it alone. The user ID. Now this is your user ID. This is the ID that you have for your email, that you have for your Blackboard, that you have for everything. So you know what your ID is. Mine is just J Barnes. And then the password. Again, the password is the password that you have for everything also. And one note here is if you may have to reset your password on the Coastal web server. I've put the instructions in the printed sheet because once these FTP accounts are created, I had to go in and reset my password. You could use the same password that you've always used in order to connect the FTP server to all your other accounts. So I've put in a request to have all the FTP accounts created. They'll probably do that Monday or Tuesday, so you won't be able to actually access your web space until probably Tuesday afternoon. And the password is going to be your normal password that you use for everything. So I hope I did that right. Let me just make sure I did it again. Okay, so I put in all the information that I need. You don't have to check. You don't have to uncheck or check. You can. I always like to save the password only because I don't want to always type it in every time I want to connect. So once you have those things typed, the name, the FTP server name, this is important, www.coastal.edu, your user ID and your password, then just click Save. And now you notice I have two servers here. I have a Coastal and a Coastal 2. Now the next step is just to connect to your web space on the Coastal server. So you would select the one that you just created, and there's a couple things. You could double click on it, or you can just click up here where it says connect, and I'm connecting. Now notice that when I look down here in the bottom, it tells me the status. If you're not going to be able to connect, it'll say error this or WinSock error or some kind of error. So again, it'll only connect if your username's exactly correct, if your password's exactly correct, and if you have gone in and reset your password so that this account is connected to your account. And then you'll see again on the left, these are all my files, so I can go on my C drive and I could see everything that I have, and I didn't create an index file yet, but I already have one here, index HTML, and any file that you have on this side, you just select it. Say for instance I want to send over this file. I select it, I hit this little arrow in the middle, click, and notice this window popped up really fast, and it sent my files to my server. So you select the file on the left on your local computer, and then you send it over on the right. And the file that you're going to create for your very first website is called index.html, and it's going to be, the instructions are in Blackboard. And if you have any problems, send me an email. I know it's a lot to take in if you've never done this before, but go through all the exercises, read the chapters, and try to set up this FTP Commander. I think FTP Commander is one of the simplest servers that you can use for FTPing. There are different things that you could use, and you can do a search, and maybe you like something better, but I like to see everything in front of me. So that is the demo on FTP Commander. So again, if you have any problems or questions, just send me an email. This class is only 5 weeks long, so it's going to go awfully quickly. Hope everybody has a great day, and I will be seeing you in cyberspace.